Alright, welcome back to another one. Today we've got a bunch of bloody hooligans. It's no mystery that I'm a huge Review Bros and Apollon Nutrition fan. So when I heard that they were getting together to collaborate on a new hooligan Claude, my pants got a little tight. I've always loved the Hooligan pre-workout. To me, it's the most complete pre-workout in the world. It's the biker of pre-workouts, in my opinion.
And the most complete fighter in the world.
I didn't get a chance to try V4, but I started on V5, and it straight away became the most usable pre-workout. Apart from the flavour, this thing ticked all the boxes: pumps, focus, and energy. And a fantastic pre-workout. But now we're up to V6. There are a couple of different changes between the two versions, but V6, in my opinion, hit a little bit smoother than V5. It didn't quite have the same impact. It still retained the crown of the most complete pre, but it just didn't feel as strong as the fifth version. Right, let's move these out of the way so they can see you. Right, you want to come forward now? Come forward, there we go. But now we're up to this. Hooligans, the big collaboration between the Review Bros and Apollon Nutrition. Now, just like there were a couple of changes between V5 and V6, there are a couple of changes between V6 and this one. Now, play along with me here. Put your hand up if you were expecting a bit more from the changes in the new formula. Put your hand up. Yeah, I was expecting there to be a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more magic going on, because you got the two greats coming together to collaborate on one of the best pre-workouts in the world. So I was expecting there to be some more changes than the ones that we actually ended up getting. Right, between the two, the changes that we have, we've lost the agmatine sulfate, okay? Not so much of a drama, maybe losing out on a bit of pump there. But what we gain a hell of a lot of beta-alanine. We've got 4.8 grams of the stuff, which is, super high dose. So it's going to be Tingletown all the way. We've also got a big jump in the amount of Himalayan pink sea salt. We've got 620 milligrams in this motherfucker compared to 300 in the V6. Now, I like Himalayan salt in a pre-workout. It just gets those pumps rocketing up. And we've got an increase in decaffeine malate, which is the longer lasting caffeine. So that's going to make this last even longer than it did before. First up, I just want to say a big thank you to my bro at Apollon Nutrition UK for sending this out to us for review. We really fucking appreciate it. And if you want to get some money off this or any other Apollon Nutrition product at Apollon Nutrition UK, use the code THECATTEST10 or THECATTEST15. I'm getting an upgrade, so that code's going to change from 10 to 15 very soon. So if one doesn't work, just try the other one. Before we proceed, let's do the cat test. You ready for this, my boy? Hooligans, blackberry lime. What a delicious sounding flavour. He's gonna like this. You're gonna like this. Yeah. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, we like this one. Alright, so 1 scoop it is. That was a little bit much, that was. That was a bit of a heap scoop, Claude. Shit. Alright, so Hooligans, Green Street Edition. Review Bros, Apollon Nutrition. Blackberry motherfucking lime. Let's get it down the hatch. Shit, I'm shaking. Ooh. Fuck yeah. Now, it's a popular opinion that the flavours on Apollon Nutrition pre-workouts are the one thing that lets them down. Totally not the case with this one. This is approaching a 9 out of 10 on a normal scale, but as far as Apollon Nutrition pre-workouts go, this is a fucking 10. Now, if all Apollon Hooligans tasted along the lines of this, then I reckon they'd sell double the amount. Yeah, really good job, guys, really good job. Right, so let's get the fuck out of here and see what this motherfucker can do. Right, we got nearly 5 grams of beta-alanine. Now, when I first saw the formula to this, I was like, oh man, that's a lot of beta. I was tingling just looking at it. And because that is such a high dose, I can feel that already. It's only been like a couple of minutes. Crackhead. I didn't expect to be so elevated from this pre-workout, but you feel really fucking good. As soon as it starts kicking in, you turn the tunes up, it's like, yeah, fucking bring it on. And you are down for a serious fucking workout. Fuck. You know, for a relatively simple modification to the existing formula, they've made it better. It is better. I didn't think it would be. I just thought, oh, that beta-alanine is going to take over, give you the impression that things are stronger, which I suppose it does to an extent, but it doesn't take over. The actual workout itself is just, it's better. You have more energy with this one than you do with V6. It's the missing link, I think. Right, did we lose any of those pumps when we lost the agmatine sulfate? No, I don't think we did. The pumps are still there. They're still fat. They're still vascular and full. Yeah, we're not missing that agmatine at all. The Hooligan is my favourite all-round pre-workout, so for this to be even better, you know, I really fucking said something. And no bias involved. This literally hits better than V6. Alright, just like what I did in the Lionheart review, I'm going to trade you a combo for such a good pre-workout as this. So, one of the most useful punches I was ever taught was this. A jab straight into a hook. Real quick. So you don't bring the jab back and keep it out there. Boom, boom. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to double it up. So we're going to jab, hook, and then we're going to finish with a nice cross. Alright? So it's going to look like this. Right. Yeah. Jab, hook, jab, hook. Brutal cross. Alright. Let's try it once more. And the ceiling's falling down. Okay. Alright, the ceiling is falling down. And that is the end of that. A hell of a productive workout, and I got tons left in the tank. I know of a few people now who've said, oh, I've got V6, I don't think I'm going to bother with this one. It's a different experience, you know, you're getting a different pre-workout. It's not like, oh, it's the same as Hooligan. It just doesn't feel the same, you know, it feels a lot better. Alright, let's start from the beginning. We got flavour, that's approaching a 9. We got energy, sense of urgency, boom, that's a 9 as well. Focus, I give that an 8, you know, it's good, you know, it's not the most focused I've been, but I'm having a bit of trouble lately, you know, getting through an entire workout without my mind, you know, going astray. And this has kept me on point every time I've used it. So yeah, focus, really good. 8 out of 10. Pumps, I'll give them about an 8.5 out of 10. They're really fucking good. They're just the same as the previous versions, really. You're not missing that agmatine sulfate. Pumps are really fucking good. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10 on those. Star of the show, which usually is with Hooligan for me anyway, is the power output. Through the fucking roof. Weights feel light, reps are no problem, you know, just powering through all the way. Personal bests, this is the one that I would go for. You know, if I'm ever trying to lift heavy, then Hooligan is the one I will drink. As I said before, I was a little bit disappointed when I did see the formula originally. I just was expecting a little bit more, but you know, you can tell that the review bros didn't have total free run of the formula here, but the changes that they did make really did improve things, and the flavor is just top notch. So a massive thumbs up for this one. Hooligans, Apollon Nutrition, get on the fucking case, and I'll see you in the next one.